After sharing the beautiful renovation of our turret roof and leaving you all with a bit of a cliffhanger in terms of our leaky situation, today we turn our attention towards another project on our homestead needing completed, our covered deck.
We are using steel for the support structures of what will be the staircase coming down.
And after getting 2 tons of wood delivered, the time to start is now. Can you believe the deck is nearly finished?
We're getting
It looks so amazing. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new around here, we're Brittany and Drew, 2 hopeful adventurers who got married and after 8 years of van life, found our dream property and moved across the globe to Portugal, where we're now documenting the journey of transforming this historic watermill into our very first home, not on wheels. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin. Good morning. Our garden has been going off. Tomatoes all day, every day. Our new deck is coming together. Drew has his earbuds in, but he has been laying out the framework for all of the timber that we just had delivered the other day, which thankfully they were able to drop off using the crane. Otherwise, he would have had to do so plank by plank.
It's coming along. My hope was to get all these runners in place today, so I got 3 more to go.
Good work. Our friend Matt came over yesterday evening to observe our progress.
Our decking advisor.
We've decided not to put support poles under here because we want to use this all as storage because it's going to be a really awesome dry storage space for us. How many days do you think that this will take?
Nobody's counting.
Meow. We're hanging out in the shade. Meow. Meow. Can I go to the beach? There we go, Meow. That's better. You happy? Yeah? Oh! I know, where'd he go? Did you see the frog? You happy girl? You're so cute. I can't resist. You know? Good girl. Oh, it's lovely living down here, you guys. Minu says it all. I'm happy, kitty.
You got it? Okay, I'm gonna jump down. All right, push a little bit. So I'm feeling really good at this stage of the process of building our beautiful to-be deck out here. It's been a lot of leveling and connecting the metal pieces that I cut with these L brackets, which if you saw the episode when we created and started the shade structure, I used a lot of these. These were made by a local guy. They're 4mm angle bar cut with holes in them, and I'm connecting everything with 10mm threaded bolts of various sizes. Brilliant idea. As I've been doing this, I want to show you, there's been a lot of configuring rocks underneath here to make sure everything's adequately leveled. That way we have a nice flat surface here. Been using this really long aluminum bar with the level. Again, just using rocks, measuring everything, the distances that they match. You guys remember all those extension cords that we had from the mill down low, all the way up the hill to our old camping spot? We had 4 big ones hooked together. Well, they're all coming in very handy right now. I'm using every one of them as I'm powering the saw, the drill, the pool pump, the camper.
And check out how useful this space will be. So much storage. It looks like you've coated them with rust-proof paint.
Big paint.
Very nice.
Checking the level, I think all 11 perfectly line up right now. And that means I am ready to add a piece of lumber on there. I'm gonna put one of the frameworks of the deck framework that I'm gonna put together, matching all this up. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood, right, babes?
Right.
Back out here with the intentions to finish our deck project over here. New yoga deck. Yeah, you won't be on the gravel anymore. A lot of you guys asked us from one of our previous videos when we were finalizing and finishing up the structure behind us, did you build it strong enough with the weight of the steel on the top, along with the wind just whipping through our valley that we've talked about? How's it gonna hold up? Well, after being down here for a while, we have great news.
It's kind of like an airplane wing, and somehow we're like protected under the nook or the structure of the wing, and like the wind just goes shoo.
Yeah.
And I think the trees in front of us help, but the wind just seems to go right over us. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I know you're gonna do a great job with the deck. No pressure.
So this is where I left off the other day. This beam for the structural support of the wood deck is in place, but I don't quite like how the joint is between this span of steel out here. So I'm gonna cut it back here and have the joint meet here with 2 screws like that. Gives it the best stability. And again, every time that a board needs to meet, I'm gonna make sure it's cut right at a steel beam. Okay, I just tried the shortcut using the jigsaw, and that is a really messy, unclean cut. It's not gonna work for me. If I take off 4 bolts, undo this, take it down to a chop saw, I'll have a much better cut. Much, much cleaner. Well, that brace came out really nice. It's much more secure on top of that piece of steel. Good thing these will be covered up because those would leave a nasty cut. All right, that's better for the sake of stepping out of the camper and not slicing our ankles open. Hoorah. Check this out. That's what you want right there. All right, I'm gonna get at it and get the rest of these boards going across here.
Look at this beautiful heart-shaped tomato that I picked from our garden this morning. I also got one of these like half-baked baguettes. So we're just gonna pop it on the grill. think our bread might need a little flip. Oh yeah, it's looking real good. In the meantime, we can slice up our lovely tomato, which, as you can see, the wasps are quite interested in. Just have to show you guys. Look at how beautiful those tomatoes are. Ah, the wasps though, not so beautiful. I want to say too that some people wonder why we're working so hard on making this shade structure and deck so wonderful. Well, that's because it is going to take the watermill quite a bit of time before it's ready to be lived in. Like, it's out of our control how long it takes to get the habitation license, and it's really important that we're comfortable here, whether it's being shaded from the sun and the heat of the summer, or being protected from the rains of the winter. You know, it's about the journey, not the destination.
It's really important that we have a comfortable and happy living situation.
We also have kitties that we're responsible for too, so we want them to be happy and dry or cool, you know, whatever the weather brings us. This shade structure is
revolutionary.
Yeah, it's amazing. We're not just giving Drew a tomato sandwich either. There are other goodies going into this. Although I'd be happy with a tomato sandwich. Maybe one day we'll be making our own cheese, goat's cheese, who knows. We still got to figure out just how to leave and have somebody take care of the cats, let alone like chickens and other furry creatures. It might not be a pub sub, but I'm trying my best. If you know, you know. Or Las Patas. I'm telling you, they're the best subs ever. That is some soft, warm bread. Honey, lunch is ready.
Be right there.
Says the cameraman.
That looks and smells like a sandwich made with love. I noticed that on the last one, it's like the way that it had been sitting down, all the best juice sank to the bottom. Muito obrigado. This part has good flavor.
Bon appetit.
So I just had a little eye-opening moment and realized once you develop a pattern on any building project, things just start to go that much faster. I've got a good system for cutting the wood, building the blocks, good space to do it all. And now that I've measured this first beam right here, putting 50 centimeter intervals in between each of the boards where they'll be, I just need to go through every couple frames, make a mark so that when I lay the wood on top, I'll have a nice symmetrical framework built. Oh, and a square MVP tool to use. Once you get it on there, you just make a quick line, makes it nice and straight on both sides of the bar. Quick little tip I want to show you guys before I finish the rest of the framing. These are self-tapping screws. They're 100 mil long and they're actually used for roofing. They have the washers with the rubber grommets to make that seal that makes them waterproof. But in this case, I need them without the washers for this application to go straight in and let the hex head stick right in the top of the wood to hold it firmly onto the steel. So I'm having the wood frame here going right down in the steel with these. But to get these washers off, it's a very simple trick. Just take something hard, put your drill on reverse, put it on high speed, hold the washer just like so, and nice and easy, the washer's off. So I'm having to do probably like 100 of these. Just one of the extra steps involved with preparing what I need, the screws, the material for finishing this part of the project. Another big tip that I want to recommend, in order to make 50 on center, I marked half the distance of this. So this is a 5-meter board. I marked at 47.5. So that way, every time I go to line it up, you can actually see the edge and that it's lined up. Whereas if I had marked where the center of the board was supposed to be placed, it'd make it extremely hard when each of the ends of the board are marked to tell if I'm directly in the center and aligned. And then once you do the offset one, you can measure each of the next, just like this at 50, and you'll know that'll be right at the edge of the board rather than at the center. Pro tip right there. Dead battery. So my battery just died on the drill. I can charge all the batteries in our container over here behind us with the Blue Eddy system. It is super reliable. It's great because it charges with solar, can be topped up using the electric in the house. Right now it's actually powering our pool back there as well. The pool pump uses about 110 watts. So right now we're looking at the display on the AC300 with the pool pump connected and the battery charger to the drill running. It's pushing about 500 watts. I want to point out that this is really loud right now. It's not the Blue Eddy system. So when I unplug this, can you hear it's still running? And it's absolutely silent. And right now this is connected to 3 B300 batteries, which are about 9,000 watt hours. I could even unplug each one and take it separate places and run directly off those systems, the USB, the DC power connections, which is really, really convenient. And this right here is the big boy, the AC500, which allows you to power big appliances. We got a heat gun, we got a saw, we got an air conditioner. You want to turn on the AC, you can hear it's also silent too. Our air conditioner just turned on and beeped. Let's heat up the heat gun. You can really feel the heat coming off of that. Not that we need more heat today. And let's throw on the saw without cutting anybody. 3,300 watts. You couldn't do that on another machine. I know that was extremely loud, but you could not run these 3 items all at once on the AC300. Only on the AC500 can you do that.
Since we're comparing all of our Blue Eddy portable power generators, I want to mention the AC180, which is perfect for your weekend getaways because it has all of the possibilities of being able to plug in, whether it's lights or for us, it's our water heater for our shower. So whether you are looking for a convenient way to have power on your outdoor adventures, or you're looking for an entire home backup system, and you're looking to incorporate more solar energy into your life, definitely check out our link below and see what promo codes that they have to offer based on what your needs are. I'm looking forward to plugging our electric blanket into this come winter time, so
Let's have you put in a couple of the screws.
all right.
So safety rule number 1. These boards, the teeter-totters, do not stand on the ends of them or you'll go flying off. So make sure you stand in the middle of that board.
Wish I was as skilled at this as our cats are.
Last night the cats were actually out here and they were walking these beams. It was pretty cool to see.
It's a good challenge for them.
Tom. Good boy, Tom.
This is how we got the shot.
All right, so I'm gonna have you put in the screws that go into this joiner piece. This board is secure, the clamps are in place. So go ahead and put the screw on and we're gonna drill it straight in right there.
Here?
Yep, looks great to me.
So I press.
Press a little bit, get it going, and then just hold and push.
Oops. Cut that out. Uh-oh.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
You're so strong and powerful,
Nice.
You went all the way through.
Next.
All right, you want to go in right here.
To the left of that screw.
Yep, you don't want to hit that. It's nice and flush.
Nice.
All right. Nice. Except now you're going to go for the heavy duty hitter. It's really handy to have 2 drills out here.
Yeah.
This screw, just like these 2, straight down into the metal. And you want to be squared up to the metal, even on the wood piece.
That look good to you?
That looks pretty good. I would stand up.
Okay.
And remember where you're standing on the wood.
Not on the seesaw.
Not on the seesaw. Okay, and you're going to put your hand up here and push hard.
Okay.
And when it's got about an inch to go, stop.
Okay.
With all your weight.
Oh, no,
Push.
no.
There you go. Back it out. You gotta get the choke.
Ah.
Push hard on the drill. There you go. Woo. More. There you go.
I could feel it getting hot.
Yeah, but look,
crazy.
You had to get it down in the wood so it's flush.
All right.
Well done. Ready for another?
Sure.
We got another joint we need to do right there that I missed earlier. And then we'll check one more time with the levels.
Okay.
We just realized we need one more brace. So, babe, shimmy on down the ladder. I think it'd be really nice to have a staircase coming down that we're going to build in the future as well, instead of having the ladder there. So, safety glasses.
On.
All right, grab that little piece of wood right there.
Check.
Tape measure. We need one that is 40 centimeters long. Every guy's always leaving his pencil somewhere around. That's it. That's all you need.
That's all?
Yep.
Okay.
So we want to get the line lined up right there. Do a test. You like where it's at? You can let go of it.
Okay.
So there's a little black trigger button.
Yep.
That's the safety. And then squeeze that, it starts to saw.
Okay.
How did that feel?
Intimidating.
I was hoping you said powerful.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm glad it's so fast and it's over now.
All right, unspin this.
Okay.
If you guys like seeing Brittany out here operating the machinery, involved with the projects, smash that like button.
You want it here.
Exactly.
Clamp it in. Okay, grunt of approval.
All right, driver. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So with this one done here, the frame work is complete.
That means all the deck boards now have to go this direction.
Oh, that's exciting.
They're 9-foot boards that we got to cut and then alternate with the offshoots. So we're going to have 9-foot pieces and 6-foot pieces, and we're going to alternate starting at that end coming this way. And it's going to look really pretty.
Too bad we can't just do one of these. That'd be nice. Wow.
That is huge.
These are some big beets. Oh, wow. Look at that root. These are the first time I've ever picked beets out of the ground. If you guys have any favorite beet recipes, let me know. All I really know how to do is make a salad with feta and beets, or I also make like a vegan meatloaf or beet loaf, which is pretty great, but I'd be curious.
Loaf.
What are your favorite beet recipes?
Let's get a close-up on those.
Minu wants a close-up. Minu, look. Look, Minu.
She's like, that looks like a mouse tail.
What do you think? What do you think? Nope. Minu's not vegan.
She's like, that's for you guys.
I only eat mouse. Yeah.
Baby, what are you doing with the strawberry netting? She wants a bite of the strawberry.
What's in there?
Baby, it needs to ripen. Oh, it's a grasshopper.
Oh, it's under the...
Yeah.
Oh, how funny. Yeah, they love grasshoppers. She's a grasshopper.
She loves the grasshoppers.
But the netting is so confusing for her. Oh my gosh, how cute. Baby, I'm sorry. It's confusing. You're in the lagoon?
Aren't you, baby?
This is a good method of rinsing beets. Beets at the beach.
Minu, what do you see? Oh, there's baby.
this is how we are capping off these beams.
Some of them I've been putting spray insulation in, and some I've just been doing this with the aluminum foil, like ductwork tape. Seems to be working pretty good. I think it'll keep any critters out.
Very nice.
Mind you, this won't be fully exposed. There'll be wood planks across here, so maybe a second coat for extra durability.
Take that, wasp.
Take that. In your face, wasp.
Yeah, not our face.
Not our nose.
Before we get to putting down the deck pieces, one thing that I wanted to address was the fact that you guys were mentioning that we needed to cover all of the holes to the metal support beams. Otherwise, this was going to become a wasp hotel. And you can find comfort in the fact that Drew has already foamed in all the holes. So he used expanding foam and then spray painted them silver so that we didn't see the orange foam coming out of the ends. He also cut it so it looks nice and neat. All right, let's uncover that decking. Nice.
Can you imagine all of these boards are gonna go right across there?
Quick side note, this is 4,000 pounds or 2 tons?
2 tons.
Of wood. And the other day when it was delivered, we really weren't sure how it was going to get down here because the truck delivering it couldn't come down our road. Well, lo and behold, our amazing team helping us renovate the mill showed up, and within 10 minutes all of the wood was down here. Drew thought he was going to have to move it, maybe just us two. We definitely got lucky. It was a huge blessing. And now,
what I just realized is I got to relocate our saw somehow, but I'm kind of thinking, why don't we just do a couple cuts? We can reset up here on the deck cutting area.
we have Tom in the bed over here.
The new look-alike.
She did not like this.
She looked it in the eyes and looked frightened.
She put her paw on the face. Meow. Oh, she's on the air conditioner now. She's looking for a mouse. You're a little mouser. Little bouncy ball. Here you are. Remember Minu? Do you remember your little friend? You're not sure? You're not sure? It's okay.
Come here. Taking a break during the hottest hours of the day.
Yes.
Refueled, and then we get back to it soon.
Oh, babes.
5 minutes later.
That's the biggest grasshopper I've ever seen.
I agree.
Or is he gonna jump?
He's like 4 inches long.
Which way are you gonna go, buddy?
He could probably jump like as high as a deer. Let's put him on the ground.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, put him where he belongs. He doesn't.
Ah! He kicked me! He kicked me! I just got kangaroo pawed by a grasshopper. He's over there. He just went poof. Dude, that was crazy.
Whoa! There he goes.
So back out here on the job today, and Matt, my lovely neighbor, has come over to give me a hand once again, showing us how to build a staircase. I actually went to another job site the other day and got to watch how this was done, but we are using steel for the support structures of what will be the staircase coming down, and we're trying to make it so it's a nice slope hugged right up against this terrace, so you can come onto the deck, come down, or come flying off the terrace, hop down a couple steps, and you'll be right down here to access the pool, access terrace 1, or get something that's underneath and storage under the deck. Let's see how this goes. Getting it nice and level is key. Setting what's a straight line underneath here.
Nice and plumb.
Nice and plumb?
Nice and plumb.
Glad you came over, my favorite plum. And then we're gonna make a level on here so that we have a line of what will be the base for the structure coming down. And we'll put another cross piece so it's nice and flush connecting to the other side here. That will be the framework for what's the stairs.
So that's ready to cut. That's ready to cut.
Cool, we'll make 2 cuts. I wonder, probably should use a grinder or this saw for it.
Going to be tricky.
Be hard with the angle. Probably a grinder.
We'll just take it and use it with the grinder.
So we're devising these steps, nice and supportive with wooden framing that are gonna go inside the 2 metal runners here for the staircase. This way we can get rid of that ladder and have a nice access way from the bottom right up to the top. Once you put the screw in, then you just go, hoorah!
Hurrah! Cool.
Well, you didn't do it. You're supposed to put the screw in.
There, that's it, perfect. Check the flush.
That looks pretty flush.
So that's pretty good.
Should be up.
And we just want it on that line at the front.
Okay,
And
and
then
push this all the way to the, no.
No, we wanted that measurement, didn't we?
Yeah, we need it.
28.
Nice. I like how that snugged up. Matt and I realized we were getting a little hungry, so we went and got some lunch locally here, and now we're back. Actually, I'm back. And I'm gonna get cutting and make all the framework. What do you think?
If we had a skateboard, like just the board, we could make a slide. Right?
We can make it drop in?
Yeah.
I mean... test it out. That's a very nice tight fit. So as you can see, all the screws going in the side metal here to hold in the wood. That was not possible when it was right next to the stone on the terrace wall here. So this spot right here where the staircase is, this is just temporary. It'll eventually go closer to the stone wall right here. We'll disconnect those and put it back here rather than try to go around this thing. That'll look nice. Feeling really proud of that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, to the ground. 7 steps. Just got to put the top boards on now. Hey, Mrs. Adventure, what are you doing hanging out over here?
Getting ready to put on like the edge framework pieces for the deck.
Yeah, we want to beautify this whole edge over here.
Yeah, so that way you don't see all the chopped bits.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is just an example of this faceboard. We want to line it up here with the top. And then this really long piece that is 5.1 meters long, almost 16 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah, I need you to hold at this end while I put a screw in at that far end.
Let's flip it.
Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Hold on. Oh god. Okay. Line it up with the edge of the other piece you just put on.
You're good?
Uh-huh. Ah! Don't want to squish a finger. The wood smells really good. Oh. It's falling.
Here. really beautifies it.
You can see how nice it looks with that frame piece. He's already put it in on this side, and now we're about to put in the other one on the back side here. But first we gotta trim off some of these